Salman Khurshid ji, the fact is that the Congress may condemn this kind of language, and we've seen Rahul Gandhi's tweet, we can even put it up on screen, but the fact is that there is a shift across the political spectrum towards a kind of Hindutvaized politics, and the Congress too is part of that shift. Look at Rahul Gandhi, we just saw him recently, he's gone on Jammu for some pilgrimage. The optics are very clear, Salman Khurshid ji. So this constant calling out of the BJP's bigotry and you know, divisive rhetoric, does that really hold any water?
Well, let's be a little truthful. We are a country of multiple faiths and commitments. Anyone, just about anyone, does something which is self-referential. Whether it's Mr. Rahul Gandhi or it's me or it's anybody else, you do something that relates to you and yourself and your faith and your belief. That can't be questioned in India. It's certainly not in the constitutional governance that we have. It's only when you point to somebody else, and that also in a manner which is adversarial and which is somewhat unfortunate and coarse.
Right.
When you do other referential thing, that's where the objections can be raised.
But surely,
you can't
Mr.
object
Khurshid,
to my doing my prayers.
No, Mr. Khurshid, while of course everyone has a right to practice and follow their own faith, we surely have seen the shift. This was not a common sight earlier. We never saw Rahul Gandhi or indeed other members of the Gandhi Parivar or other Congress leaders so publicly and visibly go on these religious yatras.
Well,
you would concede that.
Let me just say this. No, of course there are changing trends, and as long as the trend that you are willing to go along with is not a trend that is in any way hostile to somebody else.
Yeah.
What is wrong? I would be very happy to join my Hindu colleagues in whatever they do, as indeed I know that they will be happy to join me in what I do.
I'll tell you,
and that's the kind of India we want to live in.
I'll tell you that the shift would have been fine were it not for the fact that it's happening in a context where every party is trying to out Hindu itself or each other to compete with the BJP. That's the problem. The context is the problem.